Hi, Tom Varcie, Military Embedded Systems. I'm at AUSA 2024 at the General Microsystems booth with Chris Ciufo. How are
Hey,
you,
Tom.
Chris?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. So Chris is a old friend of ours, and he's going to tell us about some of the great new products at General Microsystems booth they're showing this year.
Thank you. I'm Chris Ciufo, CTO, General Microsystems. Tom and I were joking around a little bit before we started filming because we've known each other for a while, but there's no joking around with cross-domain systems. What we're showcasing here today is an announcement for 4 different new cross-domain systems from General Microsystems. You might ask, what does a cross-domain or a CDS do? It basically is a red-black system that allows you to move classified data from the red domain off to the black domain, so you can take high security data, make decisions as to whether you want to move it to the black domain so that that data can be shared elsewhere on the battlefield. Can we talk about them a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So 4 different systems. You see a lot of black, you see a lot of connectors on them. What a cross-domain system does is make sure that you can share data from your sensor platform, from your ship, from your aircraft, from your ground vehicle, and move that data elsewhere onto the battlefield. We talk about the connected battlefield, the digital battlefield. We talked today about JADC2, Joint All-Domain Command and Control. The digital battlefield is only realized by sharing data between you and I and the camera person. Well, that data is classified when you connect it. It's classified when I collect it. But moving between us inherently may go over an unclassified network. It may go over a Starlink SATCOM network. It may go over a local area network in a tactical operations center. So you have to encrypt that data. You don't want to send all the data. A cross-domain allows you to connect between a red domain and a black domain. So we have customers who've come to us and said, we need to solve this problem. It's an amazingly common but complex problem. So this is one of our systems. We'll talk about this one first briefly. It has 3 domains. It has a purple domain, highly classified, a red domain, classified, sometimes called SIPR or SIPRnet, and a black domain. You'd connect the black domain to some other asset somewhere on the battlefield or a SATCOM, and then you collect data and feed it into your red domain. This system has mission processors in it, artificial intelligence, removable storage, encryption, and something called a data diode. So between our 2 red domains, a data diode says, I'm sorry, Tom, I have classified data, but I can't give it to you. Or I have classified data, you can have that, it'll pass across the data diode. Perhaps the most interesting thing about all 4 of these systems are that they're commercial off the shelf, they're ready to go, they're Tempest certifiable, you can stick them in a harsh environment, and we have obviously multiple sizes depending upon what your requirements are. It wouldn't be possible if we didn't have X9 modules that are already highly integrated small form factor systems. So the first thing that makes them unique is you can buy them now. The second thing that makes them unique is that they're highly deployable. Third thing is the cybersecurity built into them. I know you probably can't see it on the camera, but there are removable drives in these modules called domain I/O controllers. If you open one of these drive bay doors and remove a drive, the system immediately recognizes that the door has been opened. It sets an intruder alert. Depending upon how the system has been programmed, the intruder can say, uh-oh, it shouldn't happen. I'm going to erase the entire system. If you try to unplug the cables on here, the intruder alert goes off. It can erase everything and declassify the system. You might say, well, I can easily overcome that. I'll unscrew this thing, pull it out of your airplane or vehicle, I'll bring it back to my lab. Nobody's going to know. You open the door, you unplug a cable, the system erases itself. How the heck does it do that? You just disconnected it. Because it has backup power and storage built into the thing, it recognizes that that shouldn't be happening. It will erase itself even when it's disconnected from power.
just blown away because you explained that perfectly in layman's terms. And even somebody like me understood all of that. So thanks a lot, Chris. That was wonderful explanation. Great new products at General Microsystems. Chris, tell people how they can more information about that and also General Microsystems products.
All 4 of the new cross-domain systems on the GMS website. It's gms4sbc.com.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Tom. Take care.
Yep, you too.
Cheerio.